Hello everyone and welcome to Samsung Live from our Samsung studio. My name is Grace.
And my name is Shamele, and today's live stream is all about something new and wonderful, and that being the Samsung Galaxy XR.
Yes, so we also have another guest joining us a little bit later. We are going to welcome Lee. He is one of our product specialists for Samsung. But hold tight because he is going to be joining us. As usual, you'll find all the relevant disclaimers in our comments section. Do not forget to like, share, chat with us in the comments box, drop your questions, and we will do our best to try and answer them throughout the show. And keep your eyes peeled on the comments because we might be releasing some offers and promotions for you to get your hands on some of these amazing products. And also, if you want to head over to your local SES store, we have White City, Stratford, Manchester or KX. You can get a hands-on experience. The URL is in the comments.
So, juicy promotions. Are you ready for these promotions? So we're going to start. So we've got 10% off with code LIVEXR. And not only that, you can get the Explorer pack worth over £665. Absolutely insane. And that includes YouTube Premium, Google AI Pro, Google Play Pass, Asteroid, Project Pulsar by Adobe, Calm and NFL Pro Era. But not only that, we have 30% off controllers or a travel case when bought with the XR, and also £100 off when you check out with PayPal using code PayPalXR. And then last but certainly not least, we have 10% off watches and buds when bought with the Galaxy XR.
Fantastic stuff. So as we said, make sure to keep the comments coming, say how you feel. We're going to have a couple of polls coming up for you to be interacting with us for this live stream. But before we get into all the wonderful thing about XR, have a look at this. There we go, and we are back. So, the Galaxy XR allows you to experience the world like never before. You have a seamless blend of physical and digital realities, opening new ways to watch, explore and create, and you can see clearly with spectacular visuals and hear.
Absolutely. So today we are going to show you how, okay? We're going to be covering 3 different pillars. So the 3 different pillars we're going to be covering today is performance without compromise. And it includes things like, light and ergonomics, lightweight and ergonomics. It covers the powerful processor. It covers amazing battery life, which is absolutely insane. And then next we go on to next level entertainment and productivity. You've got things like pass-through mode and VR mode, arranging different apps in expansive virtual spaces. You've got things like Google Maps, navigating YouTube, Immersive View, which is awesome, and extend your Galaxy Book screen. And then we've got something called Immersive AI, which includes things like Gemini Live and also what we know and love, Circle to Search.
There we go. So of course, like those features are absolutely amazing. Gemini Live, we know and love it on our mobile devices, but being able to use them on an XR device is very, very exciting, and we will show you how to do that next. But before we get into more exciting things, check this out. And hello, we are back. Now, I did say we are going to be joined by a very special guest, so please have a warm welcome to Lee Dinham. Hello.
Thank you. How are you?
Oh, fabulous. Fabulous. Thank you so much for being here. Right, you are product specialist for Samsung.
Correct.
So firstly, just tell everyone, what is that?
What is that? I have basically the coolest job in the world, right? So it is my job to help bring all these amazing products to market and be kind of the specialist in the hub of knowledge for Samsung. So yeah, so I kind of help kind of sell these products into customers and to all our different partners that we work with. And what's great is I get hands-on with the products months and months in advance, which is super exciting. If you're someone that's really into their tech like me, that is the best thing ever, right? So yeah.
And if you want to know all the secrets, he's got them.
There you go.
And also, you're absolutely obsessed with the XR.
Yeah, I mean, I've been, again, so lucky. I've been managed to be able to actually use this device for kind of around the past 6 months. And it is, I will say, I've been at Samsung for about 13 years now, so I've seen it all, right? And this is the most incredible product we've ever launched. Anyone that tries this product, the first words out of their mouth is, wow. Because it's just unlike anything we've ever seen before, unlike anything else that's on the market right now as well, so yeah.
Amazing. Well, that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to have loads of demos to show you how this product actually works and hopefully convince a few users out there, maybe if they want to purchase one. Father's Day's coming up on Sunday, so you might want to buy your father, grandfather, because it's that easy to use, a little XR. Who knows? So first of all, talk to us about spec, design, everything to do with that. Talk us through the actual product.
So let's talk about what this is first and foremost, right? So this is Samsung's very first mixed reality headset. So that takes all the great things that you know that you may have seen from VR, surrounding you with a virtual environment, but it also combines augmented reality as well. So that will combine the real world with the headset itself. And what's great about that is you can overlay things like apps, games and different experiences with your real life environment. And this has been built with a few partners as well. So Samsung, obviously we make incredible hardware, right? So we've built the hardware for this. We've got the best displays, best audio experience, amazing build quality, really lightweight and sleek as well, so I hope you agree. We've also partnered with Google on this as well. So this is the very first Android XR device that's available in the market. So Android XR is Google's XR dedicated operating system. So it takes all the things you know and love about Android, so all the great Google services, app availability, etc., and puts them in this headset as well. And this is going to be Google's platform going forward for a number of different wearable devices. So really, really exciting.
I mean, it is just stunning, isn't it?
It is. I mean, it's a beautiful piece of technology.
Yeah.
We also partner with Qualcomm. So our friends at Qualcomm, they provide the processing power for this. So you do need, obviously, to run this headset, an extremely powerful processor to make sure that experience is really nice and smooth. So this has the Snapdragon XR2 Plus Gen 2 processor, really powerful, support for the amazing displays that are inside, 4K displays, everything runs nice and smooth and slick. So yeah, 3 amazing companies come together to actually create this headset. And yeah, it's incredible, absolutely incredible.
I also think what's really, really cool about this XR and what I feel like loads of people have struggled with other designs is talk to us about how the lenses that you can actually get for your eyesight
prescription. Yeah, so this has been built for comfort in mind. So what's great is actually, I think I've got them just down here. I know they're just here. So no matter what size your head, what shape your head, you're going to get a comfortable fit on here. So like I said, this is just 545 grams in weight. What you've got on the back is a fit dial, so you can just dial that in once it's on your head, and this tilts as well. But what you've also got on the front here is a number of different plates that you can change out. So let's say you do wear glasses, you may want a little bit more space between the headset and your actual glasses, right? So you can just swap out this plate here to maybe one of the thicker ones, if I can just get that off, because it's quite strong magnets on here. So you can just swap that off, and you can just clip that on, and that just gives you a little bit more space between your headset and your glasses. But yeah, great point if you do wear glasses. In the coming weeks, you'll be able to order prescription lenses for these. So you go to our vision partner and you submit your prescription that you'll get from your optician, and they magnetically clip inside of the actual XR itself, so you can enjoy all of that amazing experience and clarity without having to wear your glasses or your contact lenses. So that, that's really exciting.
I mean, that's absolutely fantastic. And talk to us about battery life. So how long can you use this for?
That is a great question. So it comes with, and I think I do have that down here. Yes, I do. So how we've managed to actually save the weight on this device. So the device itself is just 545 grams, but obviously we need to power it, right? So we've managed to make the battery pack an external battery pack. So that just clips into the side of the headset. It's all USB-C powered. You'll get up to 2.5 hours of video playback on the Galaxy XR itself, which you know is more than enough to watch a full-length film on your favorite streaming service like Netflix or Amazon Prime or whatever it may be. What's great about this headset, however, is if you want longer battery life, you can just plug that into the wall with your standard Samsung 45-watt charger that comes in the box. So you can just plug that in, and you've theoretically got infinite battery life, right? So you can enjoy your content for as long as you want.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But it is great that if you don't need it to be attached to something, so that you can use it wherever and whenever you are.
Exactly. It's totally portable, which is fantastic.
I mean, for me, I have to be watching something when I'm either doing the washing up, doing my skincare, doing my makeup. Like, I have to. It's just like white noise in the background.
Yeah.
So I would love to have a headset like this, so I could just watch it, but then still see everything around me, so I can still be like doing the dishes.
Yeah. And I mean, you guys, you travel quite a lot, right? So you're always in and out of hotels. You don't know where you're going to be. You're on planes and trains and whatever it may be. This is a fantastic device for that as well. You can take your whole cinema and movie collection with you, watch it on an expansive 300-inch screen in your hotel room, right? It's pretty cool.
Incredible. Talk to us about accessories. What does it come with?
So in the box, it comes with obviously the headset itself, a charger, all the different plates that separate your forehead. You've also got these light shields as well, which are really cool. So these actually clip into the bottom of the headset. I'll show you that now. So if you want maybe a more immersive experience and you don't want to see the kind of world around you, you can just clip these in magnetically, and that will actually block out any light from underneath, which is really cool. So that just makes it a little bit more of an immersive experience. So you can do that as well. But then in terms of accessories, there are a number of those that you can buy, and I believe you get 30% off if you buy it with the headset. So you get this absolutely beautiful travel case. So this is, I will promise you, the nicest case you've ever seen. Really soft, made from really premium materials. And this is really an essential if you're going to be taking this around with you and you're going to be traveling. So you just open that up and you've got space for like your charger, your cleaning cloth, your battery pack, etc., which is awesome. And then you've also got the option to buy these XR controllers. So these are really nice and premium. They have 6 depth of field axes that they work on, and they've got full motion controls as well, removable batteries, and they've got haptic feedback as well. So if you're playing certain games, they will vibrate and shake to make sure you're getting that immersive experience. You don't need the controllers necessarily. You can operate this with just your hands and just your eyes, which I'll show you guys in just a moment. But the controllers are a really nice accessory if you want to play any kind of advanced games, and like I say, you get 30% off when you actually purchase the headset itself. So yeah, awesome deal.
Fantastic. Right, now time to get you guys involved at home. So, Shimele, we have a poll that we would like to know.
Absolutely, we do have a poll. So, your first one for you guys is going to be, what's your experience with immersive technology? Is it A, I'm a regular user? Is it B, I've tried it once or twice? Is it C, I haven't tried it yet, but I am curious? Or is it D, I haven't tried it and I'm not interested? But we hope everybody is interested, right? Grace, what's your experience? What would you say is your answer for that one?
I wouldn't say I'm a regular user, but I have tried it once or twice. Do you know what my favourite thing that I managed to do?
Hello.
So, and the people at home might judge me for this. You might not. You might be in the same boat. But when I tried the XR, so on YouTube, and we'll probably get into this a bit later, if they have a 360 video of whatever is going on, you can use the XR to place yourself in that video. So, of course, I placed myself in a 360 live concert of Robbie Williams because he's my absolute all-time favourite artist.
Everyone has a first crush.
He's still going strong. So basically I used it and I sat there and you could see the stage, but you can look around you and you can see all the people, and then you look up and the fireworks are going on. I was having the time of my life. So if there is any reason to purchase one of these,
get yourself in a concert.
It's to get yourself to a Robbie Williams concert, just in case you aren't able to.
dear.
Are you an avid user?
I'm not an avid user. I've used it once or twice. I was actually using it yesterday. You know what my first go-to was? It was just maps. I was like, it's such a simple thing,
it's so
but you can
incredible.
do so much on it. I was like, just in there, zooming in, going around. You can zoom out and just see the world and just spin the world around. It's just so cool.
When I use it and I saw the world, I was getting a bit.
Yeah, a bit. Ooh.
I kept on zooming out, and then I was like just above water.
Yeah.
And they was like, Grace, where are you? I was like, I don't know.
I have no
But
clue.
it's great, absolutely brilliant, and we are going to show you that later on.
Yes.
So let's get into, before we go for our demo poll results, we're going to show a demo for you guys. So let's talk about how we set it up, how you're putting it on, fitting the battery pack, everything like that. So
super easy. So as I mentioned, the battery pack, you can just put that in your pocket. So I've just got that down here. So nice and safe. Recommend you stay seated if you're using the Galaxy XR. Of course you can stand, but please be aware of your surroundings if you're going to be using this at home or wherever you may be. And that USB cable goes in the battery pack, and then we just clip it magnetically into the side of the headset, and then that's it. Easy as that. You're ready to go. The headset automatically turns on, and we can get it on. So I'm just going to do that now. So we've opened the fit dial. We can just place that on my head, and we'll just adjust it a little bit. And then all I simply need to do is just adjust the back of the headset.
There we go.
And there we are, we're in. So, but what's great is I can still see you guys. So even though this may look a little bit alien, so we're just going to switch to the feed now. So I can see exactly what's going on. I can see our camera operator Jordan over there, give us a wave. Pretty cool. Jordan. And I can see all you guys as well. So in terms of like first setup and launching apps, what's great is we can see my hands here. And what you'll notice is that I've got a little floating icon above my hands. You may recognize that icon from our smartphones. So that's the home button that you would see on our Galaxy smartphones. And all I simply need to do is pinch, just like that.
And there we are, home
and I have my home screen. And again, if you own one of our Galaxy devices, like a Galaxy tablet, this is going to be really familiar to you, right?
Yeah.
And then you see my hand turns into a cursor, which is absolutely awesome. But before I navigate around, I'm going to show you the couple of the modes that you can actually do on here. So this is what we call our pass-through mode. So this will blend the real world with your kind of apps and your games and experiences. But if I double tap the side of the headset, that puts me in a virtual surrounding world. So I'm here, like, this looks like Wales or Scotland, somewhere really, really beautiful. Loads of different ones to choose from. And as you can see, the hand tracking on here is absolutely phenomenal. We've got 6 cameras on the actual front of the headset that's going to track all your hand and finger movement. And you can see really responsive. So what we'll do, we'll jump into our settings and we'll actually change that to something else. So we've got our lovely field here, but there's loads of different ones to choose from. So maybe something like the Grand Canyon. We've got a nice kind of like river, Autumn Hill, that one's called. Maybe we'll want to go, should we go in the desert? Let's go there. So let's go in Desert Sands. Well, that one would actually remind you to download. That's just very quick. So there we go. And then we can just jump in, hit apply. And just like that, we are in this beautiful desert environment.
That is incredible.
So very, very cool. But what I'll do, I'll switch back to our pass-through mode, so I can still see you guys.
It's just so quick, isn't it?
Yeah, very quick.
Tippity tap, you're back in the real world.
Yeah, just like that.
Right, so let's have a look at these poll results, Shamele. What are people saying?
Absolutely. So we have got 100% on. I've tried it before, so not a regular user. Tried it before. And curious.
Yes.
So that's 100%.
And this is
really,
still a
really
relatively
good.
new technology, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, mixed reality especially. VR's been around for like a certain amount of time now, probably about 20 years or so, but now it's becoming a lot more accessible, and the technology is catching up with what the vision is, right? I mean, what's amazing about this particular headset is the displays 4K in each eye. Everything looks super realistic, and we couldn't do that several years ago. You know, we're now at the point now in terms of technology and development, though, we can, the processing power, the displays, the responsiveness, the hand tracking, we can bring that to market now and make it a reality.
It's amazing technology, isn't it? Also, viewers on TikTok, you're saying you're also very curious on this device as well. So we're all very curious where you are, right where we need you to be, so that we can show you some more pearls of wisdom of what this device can do. So hopefully that gets you down to the SES store to purchase. So talk to us or show us, we want to launch multiple apps.
Yes, so this is an amazing device for multitasking. So to launch an app, again, I'd bring up my app launcher so I can face my palm towards me and pinch just like that. As you can see, I've got all the apps that I would have on my smartphone. So Google Chrome, YouTube, Google Maps. I can use my hand to actually swipe along through the menu here.
Yeah.
So as you can see, it's really fast, really responsive. What's great about this, I'm just going to lean forward. This actually stays in place, as you can see. If I lean forward and lean back and turn around. So I'm not going to do it right now, but I can actually get up and walk around this menu and it's all there ready to go. But let's launch our Google Chrome, for example. So when I launch Google Chrome, our web browser, I get Samsung.com, in a floating window here. So here is the amazing Galaxy XR website where you can go and pre-order. And I can just simply scroll through with my hand, just to scroll down this web page, just like I would on a smartphone or a tablet. But what's great about this is, this window here is fully interactive. So as you can see, I can highlight the edges, I can grab that, and I can move that around absolutely anywhere in my space. And it knows where the floor is, so it'll tilt it a little bit towards me. I can put it up right on the ceiling if I want to, and it tilts it down. Really incredible. But then I've also got the corners of the app. So let's say I want to make this smaller or larger. I can just simply grab the corner of the app and shrink it down. It looks just like my smartphone screen now.
Yeah.
Or let's say I want to make it absolutely gigantic.
Wow.
I can do that as well. So I've now got the world's biggest Samsung.com right in front of me.
Just what you need.
So pretty incredible. But like you mentioned, we can actually launch up to 5 different apps at the same time. So we'll just move this out of the way. We'll just give that a little refresh. And we'll leave that running in the background. So if I bring up my menu again, let's say I want to get another app, I can just simply open that and I can place it over here. Very nice. And let's say I want to watch something else, say we'll jump into my settings. We can maybe put that above us here. And then maybe I will launch, say, my gallery. Got some beautiful pictures of some doggos there.
Yeah.
As you can see, these apps are stayed in place and they're all surrounded by me. So, and what's great is no matter what app I highlight, I can move that around, I can scroll here and scroll up and down here. So really fast, really responsive.
Yeah.
That is so good.
Yeah, so very, very cool.
I'm seeing like an architect that's like building, so they've got like the view of what they're trying to build, and then they've got like inspo pictures there,
and all you need to do is turn your head and it's right there.
Exactly.
You can fully immerse yourself when you're looking around and you've got everything that you need.
A quick question on that.
Course.
Really random, but could you, if you wanted to, like watch YouTube and then have Netflix playing at the same time? Could you do something like that?
You're a better multitasker than I am.
I mean, if you wanted
yes, it does work.
For example.
You only get the audio from the one you've got selected.
From the one,
there,
right, okay, that makes complete sense, yes. And we've got a quick question here on our live document. So we've got 2 questions. We have, how much watch time do you get if you're watching something like a movie? Great
question. So yeah, up to 2.5 hours. Obviously, it will depend on how long that movie is and what resolution you're watching it in, up to 2.5 hours. But if you need a little bit of a longer battery life, you can plug the battery pack straight into a power source and keep that going.
Absolutely, 100%. And then the second one to that is just, can people try at the KX stores?
They sure can. So we've actually got 4 stores in the UK currently where you can actually see this in action and book a demo for yourself. So yes, Samsung KX. And then we also have our Samsung Experience stores in Manchester, London White City and London Stratford as well. So get yourself down there, guys, and book a demo. And experience Galaxy XR for yourselves. It's amazing.
Absolutely. There you go.
Fantastic. Right, so we have got we've got a little VT to show you, but that VT is a demo on how we compare your Galaxy Book to the XR, because you can also do that. You compare it with loads of different things, but Galaxy Book is one of them. So let's have a look at that visual.
Oh, it's me.
There we go. So you can see, so this is Shimele. This is what you was filming yesterday.
Yes.
So talk us through, what are you doing there?
What am I doing? I am looking round.
You're in an art gallery?
Yes, I am. I've plonked myself right in the middle and I was having a look round. So this is just a little bit of a demo on Google Maps. This is what I was talking about yesterday. That's the first thing I want to try out. So just exploring around, and as you can see here, zoomed right out, you can see over the world, you can look up, the galaxy's there, you can see all of that, which is absolutely incredible. So yeah, it's just a little bit of a demo on your Google Maps, which I think is absolutely insane. It's so good.
We love that. So going back to pairing with your Galaxy Book,
Yes.
Lee. So why would you need to do that? Like, what's the benefit of being able to do that with
It's all about having that productivity, increase in productivity. So what's great about this headset is if you own a Galaxy Book device already, just log in with your same Samsung account. Then what you can essentially do is extend your Galaxy Book screen to the Galaxy XR headset. So you can still type on the keyboard, still use the mouse, then you can have a giant floating window of your Galaxy Book right above it. So great if you are editing video, maybe you're working on a big document or a PowerPoint presentation, maybe you really want to see your Excel formulas up close and in vivid detail, you can do that as well. So yeah, great way of being able to expand your workspace. And I know there's certain people out there who just can't work without a monitor. I've got my laptop, it's got a 6-inch screen, I really need a monitor. So a great way of doing that is with the Galaxy XR headset as well. But obviously the other benefit is you can still launch apps alongside your Galaxy Book screen. So maybe you want another web browser, maybe you do want to watch a video in the background, or listen to some music, or maybe there's something you want to just keep referring to that's not on your laptop screen and it's on your XR headset. You can do all that as well. So yeah, really cool.
So it's the ultimate tool for any multitasking that you need to do. Fabulous. Right, let's get you guys involved again. Another poll coming your way. Shamele, what have we got for them now?
Absolutely. So we've got another one. So what are you most likely to use the XR for? Is it A, gaming? Is it B, education? Is it C, work and collaboration? Or is it D, travel and exploration? So, Grace, you tell me which one would suit you the most. What are you most likely to use it for?
Well, I'm not much of a gamer.
Okay.
I would like to say education. I think travel and exploration. I mean, it's a great way to just see loads of different
It's a great way to see the world,
countries, loads of different places. I mean, you can literally put yourself on the streets of New York or LA or something.
Yeah, we can show that in just a moment, absolutely.
And just have a look around. And then also with Google Maps, because you've got the feature where if you go into a place, say like a restaurant, and they've done a 360 viewing, you can put yourself in that restaurant, and say you're planning a birthday party or a surprise birthday and you want to rent out a venue, you can actually put yourself in the venue and see, oh, okay, maybe I'll put like the banners there, or this will be a great place to put, you know, Auntie Doreen, she can sit in the corner and have a fabulous time. So that's other ways to use it and to maximise it. So Lee, you use it quite a lot. So what do you use it for most? Gaming, education, work,
I think for me is entertainment, actually. This is amazing to watch video on, and I can just show you something right now. So as I mentioned, you've got all the same Google apps and services that we all know and love. You've got YouTube built into here straight away. So if I launch the YouTube app, you can see there's us playing there right now. Galaxy XR, World's Wide Open. That's our live stream. I'm not going to. I'm not going to watch ourselves, but maybe I'll go to our subscriptions here, and we'll go to our Samsung channel. So a great way of being able to experience video on a much larger canvas. So let's say we want to talk about. Let's look about. What can we watch here? How to get the best fit for your Galaxy Buds, right? We can open that video here, and as you can see, it's opened in a giant floating window for me. And for me, this is probably equivalent to a 60 or 75-inch television, right? But as I showed you earlier with Google Chrome about resizing it, shrinking it down, and expanding it, you can do that with any video content as well. So whether you're watching Netflix, YouTube, Amazon Prime, whatever your favorite streaming service is, you can just grab the corner of that video and you can expand it. So this is like now for me being at the cinema, right? I've got this gigantic screen in front of me. I can still see the real world around me. If I want to be in my virtual environment and shut off the outside world and just enjoy my video content, this is by and far the best way to do it. And the quality and clarity is absolutely incredible.
Got a live cinema.
I've got another question.
Sure.
We talk about, you know, sitting down, using it, etc.
Yes.
If you was to get up and walk around, for example, from like a safety perspective, is there anything that would like notify you if you're walking into something?
That is a great question, and the answer is yes. So when you first put on the headset, the Galaxy XR knows the area where you've put it on, and it will give you what's called a boundary, so it's an invisible circle, essentially. And if you leave that circle, if you're in more of an immersive view, it will go transparent to make sure that the cameras will turn back on, and it will go transparent to make sure that you're not walking into anyone or anything.
Of course. No, that's really good. Yeah,
pretty great.
There we go. So I'm just checking the chat. We've reached Birmingham. We've got a user from Birmingham. We've got someone that's got the mind-blowing emoji. This is
literally like incredible.
Our poll results are looking.
Let's have a look.
Most are going with, I say travel and exploration.
I mean, that is a great segue because I really wanted to show Google Maps because by and far that is my favourite feature, right? And I think, you know, you guys have had a go with this, and you, Shamela, you said, you know, you were floating above New York and all that stuff, so absolutely amazing. So should we give that a go and try that?
Yes, absolutely.
So I've just opened now my Google Maps app, and as you can see here, it looks pretty much like Google Maps, right? The Google Maps that you know and love from your smartphone or your tablet. So, you know, not that interesting right now. But as you'll see down the bottom, you've got a new button called Immersive View.
Yes.
So if I open Immersive View, what this will do is transport me into Google Earth, and it will put me above where I was in Google Maps in full 3D, in full clarity. So as you can see here, I'm now floating above our wonderful studio. And what's great is I can use my hands to actually navigate around. So let's say I want to zoom out a little bit. We can just pinch just like this. And here is the United Kingdom. So very, very cool. And what's great is I can actually, there's Birmingham. Should we zoom in to Birmingham and see what's going on down there?
We had a user from Birmingham.
So let's zoom in. And what's great is I can actually zoom in and I can actually rotate this around as well. So as you can see here, look how responsive this is. It can see my hands and I can just spin this around. But then what we can do is actually grab and zoom in. And let's say we want to check out Birmingham City Centre and look at the city and look at all the detail of these buildings. So we'll just give that a second just to load in. But here is Birmingham City Centre.
Incredible.
And let's just get that to load in just a moment. As you can see here, everything is in absolutely glorious, vivid detail.
Yeah. Wow. And it's so smooth and it's so fast how it works. Obviously, it's powered by that Snapdragon processor.
Yeah, so yeah, the visuals are absolutely amazing. So let's maybe zoom out a little bit. We can see HS2 being built there, very cool. And we can maybe follow the train track, but let's go all the way down back to London. So let's zoom out a little bit. Let me just get my bearings. So yeah, let's go to London down here.
Oh, see, this is where I'd be useless.
Is your geography not your strong suit?
Oh, terrible.
Yeah, it's not mine
I did do history at school.
So here we are. So we're in the wonderful city of London. As you can see, absolutely amazing detail when this loads in. But what's great is, let's say you want to explore a new city. Maybe you've not been to London before. Maybe you want to check it out and see what it's like. What you can actually do is drop into Street View. So let me just find a place of interest. Let's say I drop in the Strand there. You'll see I've got this option here for Street View.
Yes.
So if I pinch onto Street View, it will actually transport me right outside
You can look around.
where it was and you can look around. And what's great is I can move around this environment. So let's say I want to go down this road here or turn around, I can just simply use my hand to sweep around just like that, full 360. And let's say we want to head down this road. I think the Savoy's down here somewhere, so let's try and find that. So I can just pinch on the arrows here. As you can see, I'm just making my way down. I think the Savoy is just here. A little bit out of my price range. But,
Me too.
Yep, me through.
Oh, let's, I've gone a little bit too far there. Let's just go back, sorry. So there we are. So there's the Savoy Hotel. So pretty amazing. So I use this all the time when I'm kind of scoping out like new holiday destinations.
Yes, 100%.
I want to do a little bit of research. I want to see if the hotel I've booked is in, not in too dodgy of an area.
Yeah.
A really great way of being able to kind of explore new environments. But as you mentioned earlier, Grace, there's a whole bunch of businesses, bars, restaurants that have actually mapped out their interiors in 3D.
Yeah.
So what we can do is if we find, see all these ones with little dots above them? I've just zoomed out a little bit too far there.
Yeah.
So anywhere it's got a dot above it, sorry, a circle with a picture in it, I can actually go inside of this. Oh. So we've got a restaurant here, Frog by Adam Handling. So let's say I want to maybe book this for a meal or whatever it may be. I've got the option to actually go inside and see what it's like. So here we are inside this restaurant. And what's great is I can actually navigate and drag myself around. So let's say I want to go over here.
If you want to know the vibe, you can just put yourself right in there.
place maybe is a little bit too upmarket for my tastes.
If you want to go to a restaurant and find out where the toilets are before you go, because that's a really scary situation. If you've ever been to somewhere where you don't know where the toilets are, and you don't want to walk around the restaurant looking like that you have no idea what's going on, you can just use this to find out.
Absolutely.
That's my reason for purchasing.
It looks really nice in here. Maybe take someone on a day or anniversary celebration. Looks really cool.
Father's Day meal on Sunday.
But let's jump out and maybe try and find somewhere else. So let's zoom in a little bit and try and get those bubbles back. So what's this one here? It's a cocktail bar. This looks like.
Lovely.
So maybe we'll jump inside there. Maybe we want to go for some drinks before. So here we go. Look how cool
stunning.
Inside. You know, really cool, really cozy. Like I say, you can actually navigate around and actually drag yourself down. And I think your toilets are down here, Grace. So if you
there you go.
Then
so
you're good to go.
There we go. Right, we're going after this.
Sorted.
Perfect. So amazing stuff there. We do just have another little short video, which again we're going to show you how to pair with your Galaxy Book. So if you do want to find out, just have a look at this. Oh, there's another speaking through it. Shamele, are you back? There we go. She's back.
We're back.
So this is how you was pairing your Galaxy Book with your XR.
Yes. We was connecting it all up, so you can work on 2 devices at once if you wanted to. And here it shows.
So you had your browser that was on your screen.
Yes. Oh. So you've got your browser up there. You can make it smaller, bigger. You can move it around. It was absolutely incredible.
So it's literally, as you said, it's like a monitor.
Yeah, it's easy as that. It's a couple of taps, and then you've got your Galaxy Book projected inside your Galaxy XR, and you can work and play and do whatever you want to do on a much larger canvas than you could before. So really cool.
So I could watch my Netflix while doing my work at the same time.
There you go.
We've got a couple of questions for you, Lee.
Sure.
Right, okay, so first one was, when you're in like maps mode, for example, is there something around like motion sickness that you can highlight there?
Great question. So this has been built with comfort in mind. So there are a whole host of different things in here to make sure that you don't get motion sick. So one of those, if we switch back to the headset, is that when you are in immersive mode, you'll see that when I drag myself along, see how I'm not sure if you guys can see on the stream, see how the edges of the screen go grey?
And you've got the dots
you may not be able to see it, but there's a few dots, and so basically that is something that has been implemented to lessen the motion sickness. You can turn it off and on. You'll tend to find that if people haven't used VR or XR before, they may have certain motion sickness symptoms. So there's been loads of different things in here to kind of make sure that is as less as possible. And you've also got the 90 frames a second refresh rate as well that makes sure everything is really nice and smooth. So me personally speaking, I've not suffered with anything like that. But like I say, there are a bunch of toggles and safety features that you can turn on to make sure that you're getting the best experience possible.
Yeah, that's amazing that it's built in. You don't have to download anything extra.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is awesome. So our second question is from YouTube. We've got someone saying, I really want this. I started capturing spatial images and videos on the S26 Ultra. What is it like viewing those captured moments in 3D on the XR?
That is a great question. I can't show you on the stream in terms of how they would look in 3D, but there's a few different ways you can do it. So you can either go in your gallery, and if you play a video that has been captured spatially in your gallery, you've got the option here. Let me just get up a video and see if I can show you the option to do that. So you'll go into the kind of immersive view here in your gallery, and then what you've got in the bottom corner is a whole bunch of different ways that you can play that video back. So if you've captured it in 180, 360, you've captured it in 3D, you can watch it back in the gallery. I've got this kind of floating video in front of you now. You guys won't be able to see it on the stream, but for me, this video is actually 3D.
Wow.
Because it's been, even though it says 2D down here, it has been built for 3D videos. Another way you can do it is if you've got any existing content, so any videos or any flat images, you can actually upload them to Google Photos and do it that way as well. So as you can see here, I've got all these photos that are on my XR headset that have been uploaded to the Google Photos. And if I go into this really cute looking dog and go into immersive, I've got a toggle down here which will say spatial view on. So what's really cool is, and again, you guys won't be able to see it on the stream, but for me, this dog is three-dimensional, right?
Yeah.
It jumps out at me. But what's great is I can actually upload my own photos, my own content, and with the power of Google Photos and the AI in the background, it will make it spatial for me. Wow. So yeah, really cool. Let's try and find one that maybe hasn't been processed. Let's have a look. Yeah, so this one hasn't. So I can go here, I can press spatial view, and we'll get some really nice swooshy effects. In about 10 seconds or so, even quicker than that, it's made it spatial for me.
Yeah.
So yes, this is nice and 3D for me now.
And of course, I mean, Lee, you've been wearing this for like nearly half an hour now. So is it feeling
it's really
super lightweight?
Yeah, like I say, it's really lightweight. I've kind of forgotten wearing it actually. To be fair, I'm chatting to you guys. I can see what's going on. Yeah, so I've kind of forgotten wearing it. And what's great is, like I say, you can adjust this to how tight or how loose you want it. So yeah, you can just loosen it a little bit and move it around. So yeah, it's totally flexible.
Yeah, and it was how many grams?
545 grams.
545.
So, which is what? Half a bag of sugar, roughly.
Light work, that
Absolutely
is.
incredible. We've got one last question here.
Sure, keep them coming.
It's not actually XR related,
Okay.
but maybe you might be able to answer it, who knows. We've got someone saying from TikTok, have we got a date on the Samsung glasses yet? I'm delaying getting these Ray-Bans.
Do you know, they're making the most of when I said that he knows all the secrets.
Yes, they are.
You're being cheeky out there.
That is a great question. All we can reveal so far is that we have announced 2 pairs of AR glasses with some of our design partners. And they are coming soon, guys. So watch this space.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah. So if you go back and watch Google I/O and check out our newsroom as well, you'll find all the details on there. But yeah, I'm excited for those, but coming soon.
And once they eventually possibly do come out, you best know we will be talking about them in a future live stream, so don't you worry. Let's have a quick recap of everything, because we've talked about so much today. So we talked about the spec, how lightweight it is, that Snapdragon processor to make it super, super powerful. We know how to set it up. We know about the battery pack that comes with it, and the different ways that you can multitask. You've got the Google Maps, you've got YouTube, and all the accessories that come with it too. Shimele, am I missing anything? Are we? I think I've covered it all.
There is one thing I didn't mention actually, which is a massive feature of this device, is because this is a Google product, right? You get access to the Google Play Store. So that basically means, and I will open it on my headset now, that basically means that any app that you currently have on your smartphone or on your tablet that you really enjoy, you can install it on this headset and enjoy it in up to 300 inches in size, right? So really, really awesome. And there are over 200 different dedicated made for XR apps that are available on the Play Store now. And there's more being added all the time, right? So as more people are getting hold of this device, more developers are developing applications and experiences for it. So this ecosystem is just going to grow and grow and grow and carry on. So yeah, it's really exciting. But yeah, you've got access to millions of apps straight out the box from all your favorite app developers and content providers as well.
So much on offer. And speaking of offers, we are going to come back to them in just a little while. But before we do, we're going to move on to talk about the buds. So have a look at this. And there we go, our absolutely beautiful Buds 4 series. We've got the Buds 4 and the Buds 4 Pro. Before we get into talking a little bit about them, Shmele, just remind our watchers of the promotions that we've got on at the moment.
Absolutely, let's talk through some promotions. So we have 10% off with code LIVEXR. And again, that is 10% off, so make sure you are grabbing that deal. You can get the Explorer Pack worth over £665, which include things like YouTube Premium, Google AI Pro, Google Play Pass, Asteroid Project, Asteroid on its own, and then Project Pulsar by Adobe, Calm, and NFL Pro Era. And then we've got 30% off of the controllers or a travel case when bought with the XR. Or you can get the £100 off when you check out with PayPal using code PayPalXR. And again, last but not least, we have 10% off of watches and buds when bought with the Galaxy S. are. So lots of fantastic promotions there. Make sure you get your hands on.
There we go. Fabulous stuff. And I'm sure you'll be able to pair the buds with the XR2.
Of course, yeah. I mean, you get all the great things that you would have on your smartphone. So you obviously can install the Galaxy Wearable app to just the power of the ANC and all that stuff. Even does auto switching as well. So if you're watching, your favorite film on your XR, someone calls you, switch to your phone, and you can just answer your phone and away you go. Awesome.
Yeah. So Shimele, talk us, what's your favorite feature for the buds? Like, what do you use the most when you're using them?
I think for me, it's definitely the ANC, so the adaptive noise cancellation for me. So when I'm traveling, listening to music, I just want to kind of just immerse myself in that music, turn on that ANC, and I'm just in my little zone. But also, I use them for traveling, say, like on the underground, for example. I don't always want to be playing music because I want to be, just a little bit more aware of my surroundings, if you like. So sometimes I'll just put the ANC on and just cancel out that really gritty noise of the London Underground.
Yeah.
Would you agree? It's really loud. So yeah, that is like mostly like what I use them for, is that ANC. But talk to us about what your favourite feature is.
Probably, I love ANC, and you also have the option where you've got the adaptive noise control, which is where it switches between that noise cancellation and then ambient sounds. So I use it a lot if I'm out and about. So if I'm at the gym or if I'm going running, obviously I want my music playing, but I want to be aware of like the surroundings going on around me. So that will let in important sounds. So say if there's a siren going past, if there's an ambulance or something like that, it will switch to that ambient sound. That noise will come in. I will know, okay, that's around me. Just be aware. And then it will switch back to my ANC, fully immerse myself in the music, which I think is a great feature for like safety-wise whenever you're using them. In terms of Galaxy AI, Live Translate, of course.
Wow. Yes.
Yep,
Yes.
absolutely.
You can use, so pair it with your phone, you set it up on your phone, and then that live translated text will come through straight to your buds, won't it?
Of course, yeah. And we've not even spoke sound quality, right? So
Yep.
on the Buds 4 Pro, absolutely phenomenal. Two-way speakers, dedicated woofer, dedicated tweeter, playlist, podcast, music, whatever. Sounds absolutely amazing. So yeah.
Fantastic. Well, that's a little bit about our Buds 4 and our Buds 4 Pro. Now let's go back to our XR now.
Yes.
Because we want to talk about immersive AI. Because
Yes.
there are AI features that you can. We mentioned them earlier. So talk to us, Lee. What can you get on these? on this device?
At Samsung, we're really democratizing AI. We're making it really accessible to everybody. With the Galaxy XR, it is no different. And a lot of the great features that I love on our smartphones and our tablets come across to the XR as well. So first of those is Circle to Search with Google. I know we all use that every day. Pretty awesome feature. So I'm going to show you how that works on Galaxy XR, because what happens is with Circle to Search with Google, if you guys don't know, is that you can, usually on a smartphone or a tablet, you can circle anything, right? It's on your screen and it will do a search for it. And you can do that in XR on an app or whatever. But what makes this a little bit more interesting and a bit more interactive is that I can circle anything that's actually physically in front of me in the real world. So let me just grab these Galaxy Buds, and let's say I want to find out a little bit more information about my Galaxy Buds. All I simply need to do is face my palm towards me, and if I just long pinch on the home button, that has now opened my Circle to Search interface. So you can see that nice effect there. So I just simply circle around these buds. And look how magical that is. Just like that, it has brought back loads of results about the Galaxy Buds 4 Pro. So let's say I want to go and purchase them, I want to look at a review, and maybe want to open a press release and find out all the kind of specs and things like that. Really, really easy way to make that search a lot more visual, because a lot of the time you have to kind of like describe what you're looking for or know the name, and that's not always the way. I know a lot of people use this for things like plant care and things like that. They don't know what plants that they've got in their house. They don't know how they need to water them or take care of them. Just circle the plant, it'll tell you the species, it'll give you all that information for you, just like that. Also while using the XR headset, so pretty awesome.
I did it on, there was a snake, wasn't alive, but I
was going to say, wait, what?
we wanted to find out what kind of snake this was, because it's quite concerning. I mean, we do have snakes in the UK, but you never imagine the really big ones. But I use Circle to Search to find out what type of snake it was. So that was, you know, a little insight of what I get up to in my spare time. Gemini Live, Lee.
Gemini, yeah. Swiftly moving on. You've got full support for Gemini integrated into Galaxy XR as well. So it's been built up with AI in mind. So what's great is Gemini is built into the core of the operating system. So what that basically means, it can interact with anything that's on your screen, right? So let's say I want to ask it about some video that I'm watching. All I simply need to do is launch the Gemini interface here, and hopefully it will launch. So, hey Gemini, how's it going? Are you okay? So very cool. So as you can see, it's subtitled here. So you guys won't be able to hear this at home, unfortunately, but it will subtitle it for me. I've tried to subtitle it. But yeah, let's say I bring up YouTube and watch a video. So let's bring up, let's talk about, here we go, Galaxy XR unboxing. So let's bring up Gemini. Can you tell me more about this video, please? Okay, so we can't get that. You can't get that one right now. I think it's because we have the audio off, unfortunately. But any video that's kind of been processed and subtitled in the background, Gemini will be able to actually tell you about that. But where Gemini is really impressive is that it can interact with a lot of your different apps and experiences as well. So if we go into, say, back into Google Maps, Gemini can be my personal tour guide, right? So let's say I want to find out more information about somewhere, or I want to get transported somewhere. So let's bring up Gemini here. Just a moment. Oh, I'm moving around here. There we go. Can you take me to New York City, Times Square?
There we go, it's doing its magic.
And just like that, it has transported me, boom, in the middle of Times Square. And now, like I say, unfortunately, I can't feed the audio through to the stream, but what's great is I can have a two-way conversation about Gemini now, so I can ask it things like, tell me about the history of Times Square, or where's the best place to get a coffee, or can you create me a travel itinerary for New York for a 3-day period, and it will give me all the different hotspots and all the different places that I can go to. So it can literally be my personal tour guide around New York City, and hopefully I can go, once I've visited in the virtual world, be able to go in the real world as well and check it out and have a great time.
Absolutely incredible.
That is fantastic. Well, unfortunately, we are going to have to say goodbye to you, Lee, but thank you so much for showing us this incredible product.
No, thanks for having me, guys. It's been a pleasure on this Friday afternoon.
Honestly, the technology is really, really amazing.
Absolutely.
But just before you go, remind our viewers, where can you go to get hands-on?
Yeah, so this is definitely a product you have to experience. It's absolutely mind-blowing. So get yourself down to either our King's Cross store, which is in Coldrops Yard in London. You can also visit our Samsung Experience stores across the UK, so Manchester, London White City, and London Stratford as well. You can book an appointment online, so head to samsung.com and you'll find out all the information instructions you need to actually go on there and book an appointment and make sure that you get a personal one-to-one with one of our Samsung experts in the store.
There we go. Well, thank you again. And before we wrap up, let's have one little look at this final VT. Here we go.
What are the new features of the Galaxy S26 Ultra and what do they really mean for you? The Galaxy S26 Ultra comes with a 200 megapixel camera with an f1.4 aperture, which means lighter, brighter photos and videos, especially in low light. There's a 6.9-inch dynamic AMOLED 2x display, so superior picture quality, a faster, more responsive screen, consuming less battery power. The new 5000 mAh battery means a longer battery life and allows super fast wireless charging. Best of all, the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 processor means smooth gaming and seamless AI integration.
And there we go, that is everything that we have got time for today. So let's just quickly go over once more what we spoke about. Now, we explored this incredible product that is the Galaxy XR. So we talked about the spec, how light it is, how you wear it, how you use it, and of course the different apps which involve
Google Maps.
Google Maps, you've got YouTube, you can watch your Netflix on there,
Absolutely.
anything that is available from the Google Play Store.
Yep.
Absolutely fantastic device. We spoke a little bit about our buds, how we use them every day, the amazing features that they also have as well. Now, all the products that you have seen today are linked right below, and don't miss out. Shop now, get those gifts in for yourself, for Father's Day, for absolutely anyone. And don't forget to make the most out of our promotions, which are, Shemele.
So our juicy promotions are, so you can get 10% off with code LIVEXR. And also, you could get the Explorer Pack worth over £665, which include things like YouTube Premium, Google AI Pro, Google Play Pass, Asteroid, Project Pulsar by Adobe, Calm, and NFL Pro Era. You can get 30% off of controllers or the travel case when bought with the XR. You can get £100 off when you check out with PayPal using code PayPalXR. And last but not least, we have 10% off of watches and buds when bought with the Galaxy XR.
There we go, some fabulous deals. Do make sure to make the most out of them when you are purchasing these products. So, don't forget to keep your eyes peeled on Samsung.com and our social channels for any details on future streams. You never know, we might be showing the glasses that someone was asking about.
Who knows?
Who knows? Join us next week to get the most out of your Galaxy devices. And if you want to get hands-on with any of this technology, as Lee mentioned earlier, you can go to the SES stores, you can go to Samsung KX, which is located at King's Cross, or we do have SES stores in Manchester, Westfield White City, and Westfield Stratford. And all of our Samsung experts are going to be on hand to help. But thank you ever so much. Massive thank you again to Lee for joining us on our live stream. Massive thank you to you, Shemele.
Massive thank you to you, Grace.
Well, thank you very much, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
What are the new features of the Galaxy S26 Ultra and what do they really mean for you? The Galaxy S26 Ultra comes with a 200 megapixel camera with an f1.4 aperture, which means lighter, brighter photos and videos, especially in low light. There's a 6.9-inch dynamic AMOLED 2x display, so superior picture quality, a faster, more responsive screen, consuming less battery power.
The new 5000 mAh battery means a longer battery life and allows super fast wireless charging.
Best of all, the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 processor means smooth gaming and seamless AI integration.